Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I just want to get right into the tea in this video because Lady Gaga has thought it was a cute little quirky thing to do during some like press. I guess she's coming out with the Chromatica ball finally, like how many years later?
No one was moved.
2 years later? I feel like it's been
long time
2 to 3 years later since she had that tour. It's been a while. Like Beyonce and Taylor Swift would never make you wait this long for a concert film, but she's doing press for it and she's back to like being like weird Gaga because she was getting called out for being like a Pfizer like corporate, like, you know, she was getting involved with the medicinal stuff. She was being a shill. Yeah, she's being a shill. Yeah. So anyways, during this interview, she was asked like, what is something that you have like never told anyone? And she came right out and told everyone that during the Chromatica ball, she actually performed like 5 times with COVID.
That's gross.
Now, she did say that she told like the crew and like the dancers and all that they don't have to come to work on those days, and she completely understands. She also said like her logic behind it was that her fans were putting themselves in danger anyways coming there. It's like, bitch, no, you are the danger. You are literally what they are trying not to get.
Sharing something maybe you've never shared before about the creating of this project, the execution of this project, the gifting of this tour, something maybe you've never said out loud before that you'd be willing to share today?
I did 5 shows with it.
You ever be like, you better get it, friend?
You know,
What?
I shared it with everyone on my team, and I said I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable at work, and you don't have to perform, and you don't have to work that day, but I'm gonna do the show because I just didn't want to let all the fans down. And the way that I saw it also is that the fans were all putting themselves in harm's way every day coming to the show. So, you know.
Somebody said battle for your life.
During all my quick changes, I kept going, I'm sorry.
That is mental gymnastics.
That's crazy.
That's her trying to make up an excuse to validate why she did what she did. What she did was careless, and I don't give a shit if you're a Gaga fan or not. That is reckless. And that was during a time when COVID was like really popping off too. You know, I want to know how she even performed. When I had COVID, I thought I was gonna die. I literally felt like death.
Well, I mean, we knew someone that was like literally packing orders when they had COVID. So, I mean, some people were very reckless when it came to the thing. Like, as somebody whose mother passed away from it, I think it's very irresponsible.
It is.
I think it's disgusting.
It's so uncaring
the
of
fact
other
that
people
she,
to do that.
like, of all things to like admit, like, she could have come up with something else to like tell everyone that they still would have been like gagged by. I think they were gagged for the wrong reason on this one. So moving on from that, the next thing that I want to talk about is there is some TikTok shop drama going on because there is a product over there. I believe the company is called like Skin Body, and there's a spray that they have that they spray on their face. It looks like you're basically taking hair detector. You're basically spraying baby powder on your face, and it's for people that like dermaplane
it looks cool.
and like shave their face to see all of the hair. Well, there is a lady over there that made a video. She has like 50-something thousand followers, and she posted a video using this product with it all over her face, like all over like the eyelashes and like everything, eyebrows and all. It was everywhere. She posted a video, and when she woke up like the day after posting it, she had like 3.5 million views on it. Then it grew to like 9 million views, and now it's at like 15 million views. And so she was excited because she's like, I've done TikTok shop before. I know if I go and look at it, there's gonna show me like the commission, like what it's estimated to be. Nothing.
Oh, I got scammed by this viral TikTok shop business. So you don't get scammed too. So I bought the viral hair identifier spray, and I'd like to preface this with I literally don't care if you buy your stuff from Mr. Billy McFarland, the Fire Festival host himself, if you want to. That's on you. Buy your stuff from wherever. But if you buy stuff on there, you can post a link to the video and people can buy from your link. If you do that, most of the companies give you commission if they have it advertised. Commission if your video actually makes sales for them. So I try to post videos of stuff I buy if I like it. I've sold a few makeup brushes that way. Like, I've sold a few eyeshadows, just little stuff like that, but I've never thought much of it. So I tried out and post this video, and I actually do love the product. Like, it worked super good. It was super satisfying. That's not where the trickery started. So the next morning I wake up and check on my video and it's at like 3.4 million views just in like the last 5 hours since I went to sleep. And I get that that might not even be a lot of views like compared to other creators. Like I'm a small creator, so that was like, stop the press, I'm gonna be interviewed by Oprah soon. So of course I'm super excited to check my commissions because it says you earn $2.52 per sale. I'm assuming with like 3.4 million views overnight and all this stuff, like it was probably at least like, maybe I made $1,000 and I was excited. I'm ready to make triple shot margaritas and celebrate my newfound success. Go to check, it says 0, no data, like nothing's even showing up. Like I've done TikTok shop videos before, like, it tells you how many you sold, like all like your estimated commissions, none of it's there. I messaged the hair identifier people. First they kept ghosting me and then they're like, okay, definitely, this is definitely a glitch. Like we'll get this solved by the end of the day. So on Sunday, the video is at like 9 million. So I posted it Friday night, Saturday morning it was at 3.4 million, and then Sunday morning it was at 9 million. Sunday, they were just completely ghosting me, but I'm like, it's Sunday, let me give them the benefit of the doubt. Monday, I finally get a message back. They said like, hey, we're sorry, but this is out of our control. We've sent this issue to TikTok and we're so sorry you're going through it. So I messaged TikTok myself because the brand Skin Body, like I had other questions and they just like ignored me. They ghosted me for the rest of the day Monday. MC is a real one. So MC literally says, this is fishy. They have complete control over your commission. By Monday, it's at 12 million. Or like, this is crazy if you're not getting any commissions for a video with 12 million views. I continue to message the company like, what's going on? And this morning, Skin Body finally messaged me back this. I know this is such a bummer that an awesome video experienced this issue. If you post another one, we can give you a higher commission. Even though they said last time I would get commission, they might as well have just quoted Waka Flocka and said, we'll get you on the 33rd. Because they're not planning on paying me. It's just a bummer, they said. Which at the end of the day, I was broke yesterday, I'm broke today. Like nothing's changed from this situation. So beware. And like I said, like I've done some TikTok shop stuff, but not that into it. Like if this is a normal thing that happened, if you're like a bigger creator, like, oh, let me know. But just sharing my experience.
Well, she was obviously very excited and she thought that she was going to make at least several $1,000s off of this video because, I mean, 15 million views. You're not going to tell me that she didn't sell like a good portion of like whatever stock that they had.
She influenced.
Yes.
Let's be for real. If they got that many views.
Influence. So the company is like giving her the runaround. They said that there is nothing that they can do about it. She needs to reach out to TikTok. She reached out to TikTok. They told her like, no, this is actually the company's fault. Like you need to reach out to them and get this like handled, all that kind of stuff. They are trying to like give her nothing for this video. She made a follow-up video and she let everyone know that the only thing that they're going to do basically is if she makes another video and gives them more content, they will up her commission rate over on TikTok.
Absolutely
This is fraudulent, scammy activity. And apparently over on their Instagram, they released some statement saying that now they are dealing with all these fake companies over on TikTok, like scamming people. No, you are scamming someone.
That is so wild to me.
Update to getting scammed by Skin Body on their hair identifier spray. Video is past 15 million views now. The product is getting close to selling out. I don't know if that's all me, but I am the top performing video in the last 7 days and it's generating a ton of sales. Still, they have not had any contact with me since Wednesday. But don't you worry, they are working like a dog day and night in my comment section and in their comment section, replying back to everyone, specifically saying that they will get the justice that they deserve. Or as any business professional would, they're responding that I asked it them for too much money in the settlement that they requested the number from. They are still swearing that it is a TikTok glitch, even though TikTok has told me that this is the seller. But my question is, if you know that you have an issue with your commission, why are you still actively advertising and accepting new people if you think you have a real issue? I think a super fun content idea for y'all, since y'all love taking my organic content and making money off of it, would be to give us a tour of your American factory where you manufacture this, it says on the back of this bottle, because all the manufacturers I found for this product were in China. But let's see your American facility. That seems like a fun piece of content. Y'all can have that for free. That's a good idea. Because if it's not actually manufactured in America, wouldn't that be considered a lie? In my opinion. It says cruelty free, but it kind of seems like we're already off to a cruel summer to me with all this. But don't you worry, they have plenty of time to respond extremely promptly to their fans. In my opinion, they might even send someone to the Fire Festival 2.0 if you sell enough for them. Waiting for my invite. They have also put out statements on both their Instagram and TikTok that they are dealing with a very pressing matter of dealing with fraudulent companies that are trying to impersonate theirs. So they are going through a really tough time grossing all the sales they are, like making millions of dollars, but other companies are trying to scam them. So I have a lot of compassion for what they're going through, because our safety and satisfaction are their top priorities. Just not paying the creators that literally skyrocket them. That's on that. Cheers to them almost selling out and being closer to being multimillionaires.
Could you imagine
crazy.
if something like that would have happened back in like 2018, 2019, and let's say like Nikki Tutorials did a video with, and she already has a huge following. Could you imagine if she did a video just reviewing something and it got that many views and she linked her thing and she didn't get her commission? Because you remember what happened with Too Faced and everything. Like, people were outraged over that. The fact that company needs to make that right.
No, they do need to make it right.
This really bothers me. Do you remember, I think it was like last year or the year before, that lady made that, I think it was Dr. Dennis Gross. She made his serum go viral because it got rid of her wrinkles on her face, like the instant facelift.
Yeah.
And he bought her a car and wrote her like a $250,000 check.
As he
and
should
like,
have.
she can literally prove that she generated sales for them because she got millions of views. She made some money for them. They should break her off something. $10,000-$15,000. I need some follow-up on this. I want to know if it really is made in America, because that's interesting. Because if the product says made in America and it's in fact not,
She said that she researched a little bit, and all the
that's
manufacturers
sketchy.
and things, it seems to be coming back to China. So I would love to know. I would love a follow-up as well. I hope that she does that. It seems
But-
like she should hold a grudge on this one.
I want to know if she knew that beforehand. Because if she didn't know that beforehand and now she's doing it because she didn't get the money, that would make her shady. But I don't think that's the case.
No, but
just
you know
playing
what?
devil's
But
advocate.
you know what? No, there's no devil's advocate. Be shady all you want. They are literally withholding thousands of dollars potentially from her because she literally generated so many sales, and they're saying they cannot honor the commission that they said.
Yeah.
So be shady, girl. Devil's advocate.
No, I'm not being devil's advocate for them. I'm being devil's advocate, like, you know, maybe, did she know?
I don't care if she knew. I hope that she knew. No, I don't know. Okay, so moving on from that, let's talk about James Charles real quick, because
Gag me with
in
the
my
spoon,
opinion,
girl.
James Charles is officially done because Jeff Wittick has done a podcast with Tana Mongeau. Tana Mongeau. How does Paris say it? Mongeau. Did a podcast together. They were in a hot tub and they were talking, and he was talking about James Charles and how James Charles made him very uncomfortable and would send him like text messages saying like, hey, you want to come over and watch a movie? And just, you know, implying like, come over, let's Netflix and chill. I'll say it that way because that's a little bit more PG for the monetization.
You know, James Charles, he preys on young straight men. And he used to text me shit like, I want you to come over and watch a movie. And I'm like, where are you getting these vibes from that I'm that type of guy at all that would do that? But
so crazy how many like gays I know in LA that are like that. Like I've never really like psychologically unpacked the thought process of like, is it wrong as a gay? Like even some of my close gay friends, how they'll like hit on you and they know you're straight. But is there just a line of like, it's fine if they jokingly hit on you, but if it gets too weird and you've denied it one time, then after that, obviously it's like wrong, right? Yep. Came to the conclusion. There we go.
So like he asked me to come over to his house and watch movies and shit, and he would text me weird shit, and I was just like laughing
what
off.
else? What did he say?
I never entertained it. And
Cut my asshole hair, daddy.
I went and like
barber?
did collabs with him because I was trying to grow my career, and I relate to those Kevin Spacey guys. But at the end of the Kevin Spacey documentary, they're going to release a celebrity that's never spoken about it, and he's a massive celebrity now, and that's like the cliffhanger for the end, and it's weekly episodes.
We don't know yet.
We don't know yet, and at the end of it, somebody's going to come out, and I think it's like who do you think it is?
David Dobrik.
Now, you know I'm the last person to defend James Charles in any capacity. I do not like him. And Jeff Wittick has
Y'all
me
better
blocked
side eye,
on
leave
Twitter,
a
you
side eye
guys.
down in the comment section.
No, because I was talking to Peter Mom, because apparently he did some videos about this. I had heard what you played was the exchange between him and Tana. But Peter told me that he made a video, I believe, yesterday. I have not had a chance to watch it.
Okay.
And he said that he watched so many videos to like learn about this situation because he wouldn't defend James either. But apparently people are saying that if you go back and watch the old videos of James Charles and Jeff Wittick, because James Charles did several videos with him, Jeff Wittick was in on it. Jeff Wittick was in on it. Like Peter has a theory that maybe this could be something that they could use later where James Charles could like basically get out of jail free and use another Uno reverse card. Think about this. If he's so bad, right? Tana, like, why hasn't she stepped away from him? And I agree. I think
wait a minute.
James Charles is bad. But
Tana
like,
did step away from him, and
but
when
now she's back. She hasn't even unfollowed
that's
him or
what's
anything.
like so crazy to me is that Tana literally went on a podcast and she said that he is a danger to children.
Yeah.
And now all
said
of a sudden
he hurts kids.
Now all of a sudden they're friendly and they're like friends together. And he also made Jeff Wittick apparently extremely uncomfortable, and that she's still cool with that. She's obviously witnessed things that makes her feel a certain way. So why is she so cool with
Tana
him?
is wherever the money is, girl.
It's so strange. But what
That
money
is what
is
it
she,
is.
But what money is she getting from James Charles? I do not think that a Tana Mongadao needs a James Charles right now. I think it's the other way around. Tana has a very popular podcast with Brooke. I think that they are doing much better, in my opinion. Let me know down in the comment section than
You never
a James
know.
Charles.
Maybe James has dirt on Tana. You know that they used to be friends. They used to like get really
you know
nasty
what?
with each other.
But you know what? I feel like they both would have a lot of dirt on each other.
But here's the thing with Tana, right? Tana can get out of literally anything. She has done it all. She has said it all. She has done horrible things, and she's not canceled, right? Tana is living proof, just like Trisha Paytas. Like cancellations are not real. And to even take that a step further, really, is James Charles canceled? Like,
No.
he should be canceled, but I don't think he really is.
James was never officially canceled. He was probably canceled for like what, like 48 hours to like a week back in 2019.
The darkest days of his life to hear him tell it.
The darkest days.
Remember
of his life.
when he like really played up the like S word?
Yeah.
And like pretended like he was so S word.
Remember when he really played up that he had never messaged anyone underage?
Yeah.
I remember that.
He still to this day, that's something he maintains, girl. But then it's because he deleted the video. Everybody remembers. We put that clip in every chance we get. He's so desperate.
And I finally came to a conclusion. It sucks and it is ridiculously embarrassing to admit this, but I think I have to, and that is that I'm desperate.
But going back to what you were saying about how Jeff like allegedly was like in on it with James Charles, that could be said with majority of the guys that James Charles has ever been around that are straight. Because
true.
look at the Dolan twins. It was literally a shtick that James and them would like always like flirt
But
back and
you know
forth
what?
together.
I think-
And then it was very cringe and got very
Because I'm
uncomfortable.
not defending James Charles at all. I think he's a creep, always has been. Maybe it started out as something innocent like that.
And it just grew to be creepy.
And it got to be too much. And
He took it too far.
Yeah,
He
that.
thought it was
Maybe
more.
that's what happened.
He thought that they wanted it to be a shtick because
Yeah.
That was, like,
I
their
think his
end.
feelings
Ooh.
got in the way. Girl, listen to that song. That song says it all.
I just feel like there's so many like gay guys out there. If you want like a really butch, like masculine one, or if you want somebody who's
Bleach
more
blonde,
feminine,
bad built butch
or if
body.
you want to date a trans woman, or you want to date a trans man, there is such a field out there. I don't understand the fetish of wanting a man that is straight and turning them. I will never understand it. It's very like strange. It's very creepy to me. I think it's very dangerous in a lot of scenarios.
It is.
And I think there's a lot of crime wrapped up in it as well.
That's something that you might have missed. Jeff Wittick said that if he got creepy with him, that he would have like punched him.
Oh.
That like James doesn't think about things like that, and I've said it before too. Like he could put himself in some very like dangerous situations
Yeah.
and not even think anything of it. I think every time James Charles gets ballsy enough to try something, though, he should remember that video of him walking through that airport in Australia. Do you remember that when all those people were there and all those cameras were like snapping
but
pictures,
you
and
mean
that
when
lady
he
was like
made
escorting him?
No, when he made sure to look like he had been like so distraught, and when he
Yeah.
was wearing his merch walking through the airport. So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Please leave us
The palm tree.
a palm tree emoji.
Yeah, it's Florida.
There is a palm tree that lights up, like an LED one that I found on Amazon that I want to get. I think I'm gonna get it for the background of some of my videos.
It's
it lights
cute.
up. It's really
Our neighbor
pretty.
has it. That's what
They
gave him the
do.
idea.
I looked it up, and we will see you guys all in our next video. Bye.